What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. So it's been a long time since I've done a video talking about an upcoming campaign event, but there's actually a lot of news to go through in this campaign event, which is good to see, because as I said, it's been a while since we've had an actual good one. We just had the anniversary one, of course, which was cool, but we've got a brand new one coming out right now, which is the return of the movie events. Now, we knew that movie events were returning. There was data downloads that were occurring over the past couple of weeks, which was preparing these islands already. You could go ahead and skip your device time forward to have a look at what islands were going to be coming, and we can see there's going to be a full campaign surrounding it. Now, obviously, the main reason for this happening is because of the release of the Blu-ray and DVD of One Piece Film Stampede, and because of that, not only are we going to be celebrating some movie events, but also the Korean version of Treasure Cruise currently has their full Stampede celebration in full swing. The Japanese version has also the Redux Stampede Sugo Fest, so they've got all that stuff happening. Global's going to be getting some movie related stuff as well. So in this video, we're going to be talking about it, talking about upcoming events. Some pretty cool events are actually in here as well. Before we actually get started, I saw this transponder now. I definitely want to go ahead and pick this up real quick and see what we get. What can we get? And we get berries. Okay, typical. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the campaign event. So it's going to be starting, I believe it's on, when is it? Was it the 16th? Yeah, so it starts the 16th at 1900 PST, which as of me recording this video will be tomorrow, and it will go all the way until the 29th of March. Now, because we've got all these movie events starting by that, I would assume once this campaign finishes that we're likely going to be getting the release of Halloween Ace. That's my personal prediction. That would make the most sense here. If we go by the release schedule on JP, Halloween Ace is the next scheduled legend to release, so that would make the most sense. I don't know when we're getting 6+ Katakuri, because when you really look at it, throughout the whole month of March, we still haven't gotten our monthly Super Evolution yet. I would have thought by now we would have had access to Katakuri, so I don't really know what's going on, but hopefully we get Katakuri 6+ very, very soon, because I'm very much looking forward to that. But let's go ahead and go through it. So the first event from the 16th until the 22nd, One Piece Film Collaboration event returns. One Piece Film Collaboration quests have returned for a limited time. Clash Tesoro, Clash Zephyr, Clash Shiki the Golden Lion. I believe all of those Clash units as well also have all of their support abilities active. So if you want to go ahead and farm them up, get their support abilities maxed, I would suggest it. I believe the Shiki is probably the best one there, because Shiki does have an attack boosting support effect to driven characters, which is actually pretty good. The Golden Line Pirates Attack, the Grand Tesoro, and the Nami and Robin Infiltration. So the bottom three there are Fortnite Islands that you can go ahead and farm up if you do wish. They're really old. I don't really suggest farming them up now because the units aren't really that good. The only useful unit from those Fortnite Islands I remember was the Barajas, but of course we have plenty of dupe dropping captains now. It's not really a big issue, but if you haven't completed them yet, make sure to complete them. You get a rainbow gem once you clear all the difficulties of the Fortnite Islands. Very, very simple. So that's going to be ending on March 22nd. Now, March 22nd until the 5th of April. So this is actually going past the campaign event, which is pretty odd. By popular demand, One Piece Stampede collaboration quests have returned for a limited time. So if you missed any of the Stampede units, you should definitely look into this, right? So between March 22nd and the 29th, you have access to the Vacation and the Festival Pirate Expo events, which I believe are the Fortnite Islands, to get your hands on the Stampede Straw Hats, which are cool. Then you've got the Diva and Special Concert, also very, very good. You've got Clash Stampede, which is the one where you can drop all of the Supernovas as, those dual units. So that's going to be returning. Remember, you do have to farm up the limit break materials for each of those characters as well. You've also got the Showdown versus Rob Lucci. He is very good, by the way. If you have Douglas Bullet, you want to have him max, because he's a color affinity booster for Douglas Bullet teams, and of course, color affinity is really good for Bullet, but he also gives him a full board of matching slots. Like, he's such a good unit. I've used him a lot with Douglas Bullet. Very, very good unit, so make sure to have him maxed. You've also got the Sabo raid returning. He's very good if you have the what's his face? Stampede Luffy Legend, right? Because he works under him, he gives color affinity, he gives beneficial slots as well. He's just a really, really good unit. So make sure to have at least Lucci and the Sabo max. Those are the most useful ones here, I would say. The rest of them, you can go ahead and max out in your own time, but definitely the Rob Lucci and the Sabo should be high priority. And then between the 24th and the 5th of April is going to be Colosseum versus Law. So Stampede Law will be returning. If you haven't got him maxed either, I would suggest it. He is very good. He's an attack booster for 2 separate classes. I think he removes Special Bind as well. He's a really good unit, so make sure to max him out as well. The third event, so from March 16th until the 29th of March, so throughout the entire duration of the event, half stamina for certain extra island quests. So you're going to have half stamina for all the Fortnite islands. That's actually pretty good. So if you want to go ahead and farm up some EXP, I guess that's kind of nice to have that. Yeah, that's cool. Half stamina is always nice to have. Nothing really too crazy there. So now we get into some really interesting stuff. So from March 16th until the 29th, so the entire duration of the campaign, we're going to have a limited time request from Chopper Man. Special requests at Requests for Chopper Man have been added for a limited time. Clear them and get great rewards. So between March 16 and 22nd of March, challenge the One Piece film quests. Clear any of the following quests a certain number of times to get your hands on special rare recruit, 4-star or better guaranteed. So you've got the Clash Tesoro, Zephyr, and Shiki, as well as the Grand Tesoro, Golden Lions, and the Robin and Nami Fortnite. All of those are going to be applicable to the first part of these missions. Clear them a certain amount of times, you get rare recruit tickets. And then the second part of the event is the secondary week, where is relating to the Stampede Quests. So when you go ahead and do that, you'll be able to get your hands once again on special rare recruit, where it says movie characters guaranteed. That is actually pretty big. We'll go through that in a second because it does mention it. Also, you can get your hands on Usopp, the Stampede Usopp, who was available through Chopper Man missions during the first release of Stampede. So again, if he's a character you didn't get your hands on, you'll be able to get him here once again. So this is applicable, the part 2 of the event is applicable to the Pirate Expo, Diva N, Clash Stampede, Rob Lucci, Coliseum Law, Clash Sabo, all the ones that we mentioned just before. So you've got the first part of the event for the old movie stuff, and then the second part of the event is for the Stampede stuff on March 22nd. All 3 rounds of Coliseum Law will count, which is good. Now, this is interesting because the second part of the event mentions movie characters guaranteed with the tickets. So it says here, these are all the characters you're able to actually get. So you're guaranteed, if you get a legend on one of those movie guaranteed tickets, you're guaranteed to get Shiki, Zephyr, Tesoro, Stampede Luffy, or Bullet, which is crazy. I really hope the rates are quite fair here. I hope that some people are able to get their hands on a red. Of course, you guys know at this point, Stampede Luffy is the only character I'm missing in terms of generic rare recruit characters, so I would love to get my hands on him at some point, so that's really, really exciting. And then for the regular rare recruits, you've got all the Stampede units that were available through the rare recruit, as well as, you know, the Film Gold batch, the Film Z batch. All of those are going to be returning, which is good to see. Obviously 4 and 5-star versions for those characters. Now, the 5th event, of course, this is something very, very big. I did tweet about this the other day once the data download input this quest into the game. But here we go. We've got the Bullet Super Evolution Islands going to be returning. So this is starting from the 23rd of March at 4 AM PST, and this is going to be a permanent addition. So we're going to have access to the Super Evolution skulls for Douglas Bullet. Now, I know a lot of people out there still haven't got those skulls. Even if you don't own Douglas Bullet, it's always nice to have the skulls. At least now it's going to be in the unlockable quests, so you can unlock it wherever you want, which is good. So the Rampage of Bullet, the strongest in the world, is going to be an Expert, Master, and Ultimate difficulty. You can get your hands on Crystal Skulls to Super Evolve Bullet, and of course you definitely want to do that because his Super Evolve version is a straight up buff from his regular 6-star form, so of course you need to go ahead and do that. So when you do unlock it, it says you can unlock it for 2 rainbow gems, so it does cost a little bit to unlock the quest, but to Super Evolve Bullet, I do think it's worth it. And when you do unlock it, it will be available for 24 hours, so make sure in that period where you do unlock it, you are able to completely max him out, get those skulls. Remember, you need 5 of them to Super Evolve Douglas Bullet. So that's going to be starting on the 23rd of March, 4 AM PST, so now you guys know, make sure to go ahead and Super Evolve your Douglas Bullet. The 6th event on the campaign is relating to the 1000 Sunny flying model, is going to be returning from the Stampede event. Unfortunately, this is not the exact same Sunny that we had during the Stampede celebration. You can see on the first event, which is from the 16th until the 22nd of March, it's going to be 1.5 attack, which is the standard, but then it boosts your berries by 1.5. Nothing really too crazy there. Honestly, it's still better to just go ahead and use the host ship. And then on the second part of the event, when all the Stampede stuff is around, you get 1.5 times attack and 1.5 times pirate EXP. Again, nothing too crazy there, and it is still definitely worth using the host ship because it gives you more EXP, gives you cooldown, and it has a special. So I don't understand why they're bringing this out. I guess it's good for newer players that don't have access to the host ship, which actually hasn't been around in a very long time on Global. It's kind of weird. I thought they would have returned that for the anniversary celebrations, but that's not the case. But either way, this is going to be here. So make sure if you don't have, you know, the host ship or any good ship to go ahead and just use this ship, which is free. Next is the event number 7, and this is only going to be available for 24 hours, which is kind of odd, but it says the Pirate Fight for Treasure. You'll be able to get rewards such as Forbidden Tomes, plus 10 cotton candy, 300,000 berries, and a large training drink. I feel like something like this should be probably active throughout the entire duration of the event. Like every single day, we can just clear it, get a rainbow gem, and get some rewards that could be potentially these things. I don't understand why it's only here for like 1 day. Well, technically it's 2 days, but it's very, very weird. I don't understand why it's here. Very, very weird. Then we've got Double Super Success, which is... no one really cares about Double Super Success. But then you've got Double Skill Up, which is going to be starting on the secondary week of the event, from the 22nd of March until the 29th of March, which is good, because this is going to be during the period where, like, all the Stampede stuff is going to be returning. So the stuff you want to farm, which is the Lucci, the Sabo, the Lore, any of the Fortnite stuff, that's going to be good. Really, really good to see. And that's it, right? That's all the information that we have in terms of the movie celebration. So there's lots of stuff coming back. Now, of course, tomorrow, as of me recording this video, is when the Kizuna Clash goes live and when the Sugo Fest goes live. But you can see that this Sugo Fest actually ends on March 22nd, which is when the first part of this campaign actually finishes. Now, obviously, the secondary part of the campaign is a Stampede related event. So are we going to be getting something potentially after the Kuzan Sugo Fest? We'll have to wait and see, because you know JP recently just got the Buggy and Crocodile with guaranteed Bullet and guaranteed Stampede Luffy. Y'all already know, you know, if I don't pull Stampede Luffy by the time a banner like that comes around, I'm definitely doing the pulls to go ahead and get him, but we'll have to wait and see, of course. But this is pretty exciting stuff. You know, as I said, it's been a while since we've had a reasonably good campaign event. Unfortunately, the Stampede ship is not like a 3x EXP ship, which I would have loved, but not much you could do about that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video today of breaking down this campaign, and if you guys did, make sure to go ahead and leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.